Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to solve fifth problem in our August lead coding challenge. Add in search word. So we have to just create a data structure in which we are going to have a couple of methods: add word and search word. Add word is not gonna return anything, it will just take a string, and search word will return whether our data structure contains that given string or not. So let's read our problem statement. Design a data structure that supports the following two operations. As we discussed, add word and search. Search word can search a literal word or a regular expression. So we have to also take care of regular expression. Now depending on language, it depends it depends on the method they provide of regarding how we can use regular expression. So this is going to be little different, regular expression part for different languages, but rest of the program I think it is easily convertible to any other language like C++ or Python or anything. So let's look at their examples. Bad, dad, mad. Okay, and they search for bad, it returns false, of course, because we don't have bad. And bad, it returns true. Dot ad, it returns true because this regular expression is true. Our data structure contains words which satisfy conditions. This regular expression which matches this regular expression. Our data structure contains words which match this regular expression. Similarly, this returns true as well. And now you may assume that all words are consist of lowercase letters A to Z. Okay, so we do not have to worry about uppercase alphabet. So now let's just create our data structure. So I'm going to use a couple of data structures here. To build our data structure, I'm going to use couple of data structures. First one is going to be map, and it will be integer comma array list of string. So now wait a second, okay, and I will name it word map, and here we will initialize it, or word map. Word map is equals to new hash map in sorry integer comma array list of string. So now, first of all, you might be wondering why are we using a hash map which contains an integer as a key and array list as a string. Okay, array list of type string. So okay, let me explain. So we are creating a data structure which we can use to add a string of word and to check, to search whether a word, our data structure contains a word or not. So this integer will be the length of a word, and this array list will be all the words which are of a certain length key. For example, let's look at this example. Okay, bad, dad and mad, all of them are of length 3, so they will be added to an array list of length 3. Okay, so that's how we are going to save our time while searching for a word. For example, we have let's just say we have 10,000 words, and let's just say we have 10,000 words, and those 10,000 words may consist words of different length. For example, few of those words, let's just say 1,000 words are of length 3, and others are of different length. Doesn't matter what the length is, they are of different length. So when we are searching for a word which has length 3, then we are just searching those 1,000 words. Okay, so it makes our algorithm that much faster. So we are searching for 9,000 less words, so it's a big improvement. So that's why we have integer and array list of string. So this integer will contain or length of a string, okay, or word, and this corresponding value is a array list of all the words that are of a given length. For example, 3, 4, or 4, 5, whatever it might be. And then we will complete our word add. So first of all, what we are going to do is array list of string, and I'll call it word list. It's a good practice to give relevant names, not ABCD. I mean, that's not a good practice and it confuses you. So it's better to use such better naming. Word map dot contains key word dot length. Then if our word map contains a key of word dot length, for example it might be a word of length 3, then we already have a couple of words of length 3, so that means we already have a array list for words of length 3, so it will just add those numbers in that word list. So that's why we are having this checking. Okay, we are checking this. So a word list will be equal to word map dot get word dot, it will be word dot length. So I hope it's clear. I mean, if it's not, at the end of this video I'll just try to explain once again. So keep watching till the end, do not skip any part of video or you might get confused. Word list is equals to, if if we already have an array list of for that length, then we will just use that array list, and if we don't, we will create a new array list. Okay, new array list of string, and then we will just add word list dot add word, now whatever that word might be, and then we will add that word list to our word map dot put. Again here we will use word dot length for our key, and here we'll add word list. So that was quite simple, and we are going to do something similar for search method. We will just do if not word map dot contains key word dot length will directly return false if this condition is true. I mean, if it does not, if a word map does not contain a key of a word which equals to length of word dot length or current word dot length. For example, let's just say all the words in our data structure are of length 3 and we are trying to search a word which is of length 4 or any other length other than 3. So it will just check if that key exists, its length equaling its length. Okay, and if it doesn't, we will just directly return false, because we know if that key doesn't exist, there's no way that the word of that particular length is gonna exist in our data structure. So we directly return false, and then if it if we don't return false here, then we just create an array list of string word list is equals to word map dot get word dot length. Now because we know we have a array list of length word dot length, so we will just directly create an array list which is equal to word map dot get word dot length. Okay, so now if first we will check if word list dot contains word. Okay, first of all we will just directly check. If it does, we will just return true, but our problem is not yet completed because remember regular expression part, where we might be given a regular expression, so it won't equal our regular expression. We have to check for that in our else condition. So we will just create a pattern object, regex regular expression is equals to pattern dot compile word. Okay, so it will just come check for that regular expression. And now for string of element in word list, if regex dot mature as element dot matches, if this returns true, we will return true. Okay, what this particular condition means is, we are just checking if our this element this element is we are just iterating through our word list, and this element is strings, all the strings that our word list contains. And if any one of those words matches with our regular expression, we will just return true. Okay, and then finally if everything else fails, we are going to return false, of course. Now we know we definitely don't have that word. Let's run now code. Pending compile time error. Okay, oh sorry, it's not contain key, it's contains key. And anything, something else. Okay, oh okay, we have to import java dot regex dot pattern. I think this must solve a problem. Yeah, I think we have proper result. Now let's submit our code. And pending judging, and it's accepted. Okay, so I hope if you had any doubts, this video cleared them all. So now let's just have a look at our program once again. So first of all, we are importing java.util.regex.pattern to check or to verify if our data structure contains a word with a particular regular expression. Okay, so that's why we have to use this. And rest of the our data structure is fairly straightforward. If you think about it, we are using a map for storing keys as length of a word, and their values are those words of a particular length. For example, uh, our hash map with key 1 will contain all the words with length 1, and our hash map with key 2 will contain all the words with length 2, and so on and so forth. And we are just initializing our data structure in our constructor. Then we have add word. First of all, we will check if it does, we will just use that array list, and if it doesn't, we will create a new array list, and we will add a word in that array list, and we will word map dot put word dot length and that word list, that particular word list. And then we are here in search, we are searching for that word, we are searching for a certain word, and we might also have regular expression. According to our conditions, we don't just have a string, but we might also have a regular expression. So first of all, we are checking if a word map contains word.length as a key. If it doesn't, if it does not contain any key with length of our particular word which we are searching right now, then we will just return false. We know that there's no such word in our data structure. And secondly, we are creating a word list now, because we know that we have array list with that length, we'll just get that from our hash map and we'll use it. First of all, we will check if our word list contains that word. If it does, we will return true. But if it doesn't, we won't directly return false. We will check. We will just compile a regular expression pattern using pattern class of regex. Here we imported java.util.regex pattern class from regex package. So we will just use that pattern object and create an pattern, compile using a word, and then we will loop through a word list and check for each word if it matches with our regular expression. If it does, we will return true, and if everything else fails, we will just return false. As simple as that. I hope I was clear. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, smash the like button, press the subscribe icon and hit the bell icon as well, and wait for my next video.